Since when do you care what happens to Brooke?
I didn't
The last I checked, you didn't like her very much.
You know, I just get a little thrown off every once in a while when I get surprising news, really, okay? Why didn't you tell me about Edmund's proposal right away?
Why didn't you tell me that you had written me off as Edmund's transitional woman?
Oh, come on, Maria. I didn't mean it that way. Can we just take this from the top?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Edmund proposed to me last night.
Did you tell Brooke?
No congratulations, no I am thrilled for you, just straight to Brooke again.
You're the one who brought it up in the first place. You told me that you confronted her.
Yeah, I told her. It wasn't a big secret. Why shouldn't I tell her?
Okay, so how did she react?
Like a woman who's married to someone else.
Was she upset at all? I mean, she wasn't she?
If Brooke wants to be married to two people, then she better move someplace where it's legal, because here you can only have one at a time. And that's if you're lucky. Do you know something that you're not telling me? I mean, are Brooke and Edmund gonna run away together or something?
No, I mean, I've just had a very bad day. I had a marriage proposal myself today.
Yes?
Yes, and he didn't like it very much when I told him that I just think of him as a friend, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know, you're my friend, Maria. You know, I really care about you, and I want you to be happy. I do.
Oh, thanks. And things are just going so well for me right now. All my wishes are coming true.
That's great. That's really wonderful, really. Just take my advice with this Edmund thing, okay? Take it slow, all right? Because if it's real, it will be there when a little time goes by.
You know what? I gotta go.
What, now you're mad at me?
No, it's just that I promised Julie I'd be home. She's picking up Chinese.
Oh, look, come on. You're my friend. Let's not do this, okay?
Yeah, but, you know, when I want to go looking through bridal magazines, I will just call somebody else.
Look, why don't you just stay? Just call your sister, tell her you'll wait, and we'll just talk this out, all right?
Some other time, Dix.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Sometimes I forget how lucky I am.
Luck only goes so far.
You think so? I don't know. I feel like if it weren't for luck, none of us would get anywhere in life. You know, one step forward, two steps back. That happens to a lot of people.
You mean Ted?
Yeah. Like Ted. I can't help but feel sorry for him, you know? Just when he thinks he's getting somewhere in his life, wham. He falls flat on his back.
Well, what happened? I mean, is it something personal? Is it something I'm not supposed to know?
He asked Dixie to marry him. She said no.
Well, you know, I feel sorry for Ted, but I feel relieved for Dixie.
Why?
Why? Because I think that she was trying to turn Ted into a replacement for you. In fact, I think she was for a while.
Believe me, Ted's not a replacement for anybody.
Well, he'll get over it, don't you think?
Hope so. He's pretty dependent on her.
Well, then it's good that he knows. I mean, it's otherwise if she, you know, had just strung him along.
Dixie wouldn't string along anybody.
Well, no, I'm sure she wouldn't intentionally, but, you know, to let Ted live on in some sort of fantasy and then all of a sudden then pull the plug, I mean, that would be very cruel. I think it's better to tell somebody exactly where they stand. I think that's what's special about us. You know, that we can say whatever we feel. That we don't have to have secrets between us, no matter how horrible something is, that we can tell each other. And, you know, if I live to be 100 years old, I will never forget how forgiving you were as far as Edmund and me. I think you're a remarkable husband and a loving and just...
Come on, don't try to build me up to be a saint.
I just want you to know that I do not take you for granted. And I'm going to stop talking now, and then I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to wash Jamie's hair.
Okay.
Dutcher said you were out here. Can we talk? Privately?
Sure. Brooke's upstairs with Jamie.
There's a couple of things you should know about Willow Lake.
I know all I need to.
Brooke was not responsible for anything. I made all the moves.
Edmund, give me a break, okay? I don't want to know all this.
Listen, bottom line, you don't have anything to worry about. Your wife loves you.
I know.
You know, seeing you two today was like a wake-up call for me. I saw real people, real marriage, real family. And it was despite all the reasons why you wouldn't. I want a family and a life like you and Brooke have. And I hope to God that I can do it half as well as you. So, you won't have any more problems from me. You have my word. It's finished with me and Brooke. About arrogant? I thought for sure I was the only one that could make Brooke happy and give her what she needed. You know, I thought I had you figured out. I thought you were stuck on Dixie still, and that you were just marrying Brooke just to save face. But I see now it's real. And whatever bond you had with Dixie, your life is now with Brooke. It's been clear for a while. I'm sorry I didn't see it.
Edmund, look. Brooke's gonna be down any minute, so...
You know, she's always told me that you were a terrific husband and father, right? As usual, she's right.
You know, I do my best for Jamie. I'd never do anything to hurt him.
He's a special kid. You know, I mean, a lot of people say that about kids that they love, but with Jamie, it's true. I do just about anything for him to make him happy. It's good to know that that's now covered by you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Listen, one more thing and I'm out of here. If I told you I was completely over Brooke and she was out of my system, I'd be lying. Okay? I don't know when she's gonna be out completely. But it's clear to me now that her life is with you. Good luck.
Yes, I saw him. You didn't see me.
Oh. We had a lot to talk about. I guess you heard. You know, it's funny. I'm not quite sure whether he was talking to me or himself. He's a very complicated person.
Maria Santos stopped by my office today. She told me that Edmund asked her to marry him.
Why?
Because he loves her,
I mean,
I suppose.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was just wondering why Maria would feel compelled to tell you about it.
Because she doesn't want to marry a man who is still tied to somebody else. She just wanted to make sure that I've cut my ties with him. No more undercover capers, quicksand. No more collaborations of any kind.
What'd you tell her?
That Edmund is out of my life.
How do you feel? Any regrets?
Not at all.
Why do you look so sad?
I think sometimes when you give certain things up to make room for the things that really count. You know, I want a life with you and Jamie more than anything else in the world. Am I a little wistful, maybe? But regrets never. Are you ready to read Jamie his bedtime story?
Tell him I'll be up in a minute.